Our topic for today is about power theorems. So we have here the theorems on secant and tangent segments of a circle. So figure 1, look at the figure. We have the chord product theorem. Number 2, we have the secant theorem. And the last one, we have the secant tangent. Number 1, we have the chord product theorem, and it says, if two chords intersect in the interior of a circle, then the product of the lengths of the segments of one chord is equal to the product of the lengths of the segments of the other chord. Figure. So look at the figure. We have two chords. Hanapin natin kung ano yung line na magka-partner. So for this, we have the line EA and EB. Kapag minultiply mo lang daw yan sa isa pang chord na EC multiplied by ED, equal lang silang dalawa. Let's have an example. You have to find the value of x. Nasaan ang x? Okay, here's the x. So, hanapin natin kung ano ay yung chord. Okay, yung line na kapartner niya. So, for this, ito yung chord na isa. We have EC at saka EA. And then we have EB at saka ED. So for that, multiply lang daw natin yung length ng isang chord, tapos i-multiply din natin yung length ng isa pang chord. So we have here, so 3 times 6 is equal to, the other chord is 9 times x. So we have 3 times 6 is equal to 18. 18 is equal to 9x. To find the value of x, divide both sides of the equation by 9, so x is equal to 2. Next, find the value of x. Hanapin ulit natin kung ano yung magka-partner na chord. Okay, so we have this one, BE and ED, and the other one is CE and EA. So for that, we have 9 times 12, and the other chord is 18 multiplied by x. So 9 times 12 is equal to 108 equals 18x. To find the value of x, divide both sides of the equation by 18. So therefore, x is equal to 6. Pwede natin i-check yan kung tama, ha? Dapat mag-equal sila. So 18 times 6 is 108 din. Therefore, 108 is equal to 108. The second one, we have the secant theorem. It says, if two secant segments share the same endpoint outside a circle, then the product of the length of one secant segment and the length of its external segment equals the product of the length of the other secant segment and the length of its external segment. Look at the figure. So we have here two secant, kaya siya tinawag na secant theorem. Ito yung ating second line. Meron tayong external at meron tayong internal. Ito yung other secant. Meron tayong external at meron tayong internal. So we have there EA, yung external natin, imumultiply lang natin kay internal, which is EB, and the other secant is EC, yung external, at yung internal natin na yung isang line natin na ED. Okay? Again, EA, tapos yung kabuuan, EB, and then EC, tapos yung kabuuan ng secant is ED. Okay? Next. Let's have an example. So, tignan muna natin yung ating line, yung ating figure. To find the value of x, ang hinahanap natin is ito, yung nasa loob. Okay? So, the first thing you're going to do is to identify the given. Okay? So, we have here LM multiplied by sa kabuuan ng line, LN. At yung kabila naman, LO multiply sa kabuuan ng secant natin, LP. Okay? So, identify na natin what is LM and what is LN. Ang LM natin is 9 at ang LN natin is 20. Ma'am, paano naging 20? Kasi 9 plus 11, 20 yung kabuuan ng secant na ito. Next, how about LO? Ang LO natin is 10. How about your LP? Yung kabuuan. So, 10 plus x. Okay? So, ito yung kabuuan ng secant natin. LP is 10x. Simplify. 9 times 20 is 180. 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times x is 10x. Find the value of x. So, we have 100. Transpose lang natin. Okay? So, 180 minus 100 is 80. Is equal to 10x. Divide both sides by 10. Therefore, x is equal to 8. So, ang x daw natin is equal to 8. Okay? Next. Find the value of x. Tingnan natin kung ano yung hahanapin natin. Ito, nasa loob siya. Okay? So, we have the secant again, DE, multiplied by yung kabuuan ng secant line natin, DF, and the other one is DG, yung external, at yung kabuuan natin, which is DH. Identify the given. Our DE is 11 multiplied by 21. Paano nakuha ang 21? Yung kabuuan ng line natin, kung may 11 ka dito, ito yung 10 mo, 21 siya. Okay? The other line, we have 12 multiplied by 12 plus x. So we have 11 times 21 is 231. 12 times 12 is 144. 12 times x is 12x. So the correct answer is 231 minus 144, transpose natin, 12x is equal to 12x. So 87 is equal to 12x, divide both sides by 12. Correct answer is x is equal to 7.25. Okay, the last one. We have the secant tangent theorem. If a secant segment and a tangent segment share an endpoint outside the circle, then the product of the length of the secant segment and the length of its external segment equals the square of the length of the tangent segment. So for this, identify natin kung ano yung tangent line natin, kung ano yung tangent segment natin. And the other one is, ano ba yung secant segment natin? Okay? So for this, ang tangent natin is yung AE. At ang ating secant segment ay ito. Okay? So we have here, kung ano yung tangent natin, iyon yung square natin. So, for here, we have EA squared is equal to, ito ulit, yung secant natin is EC multiplied by ED. Let's have an example. Look at the figure, hanapin kung ano ang tangent at kung ano yung secant segment natin. So, for this, ang tangent natin is yung CB. So, CB squared is equal to CD multiplied by CA. So, given CB is 24, then square is equal to CD is 12 multiplied by 12 plus x. Simplify. 24 squared is 576. 12 times 12 is 144. 12 times x is 12x. So, simplify. 576 minus 144 is 432 is equal to 12x. Divide both sides of the equation by 12. Therefore, x is equal to 36. Another example. Okay, find out what will be our tangent and what will be our secant. Ito yung tangent natin at ito yung secant segment natin. So, w x squared, ito yun, multiplied by xy times xz. Okay? Substitute. Wx natin is 10, so 10 squared is equal to xy natin is 5, and xz natin is 5 plus 3x. Simplify. 10 squared is 100. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 3x is equal to 15x. Simplify. We have 100 minus 25 is 75 is equal to 15x. Divide both sides by 15. Therefore, x is equal to 5. The last one, we're going to have the word problem for the power theorems. Imagine you're working with a construction crew. A road already exists through a forest that goes over a circular lake. Imagine na natin ha, you want to build another road through a forest that connects to this road but does not grow through the lake. Okay, kung imagine natin yan at kung i-drawing natin ang figure na yan, so ito yung kalalabasan niya. So ito yung ating lake, ito yung ating bridge, which is existing na. Ang problem natin is gusto mo mag-extend, okay, para ikaw ay makapunta sa forest, pero hindi ka dapat dadaan sa lake. So mag-extend tayo. Ito yung line natin. So, yan yung magiging ating diagram. Okay, so in math vocabulary, we have here the circle, we have the secant segment, external secant segment, and the tangent segment. Okay, so our problem here is you are able to measure the road that already exists and you find out that the bridge portion of the road is 5 kilometers. And the portion of the road from the bridge to where the new road will be is 4 kilometers. So, ito na yung bridge natin, yung existing natin, 5 kilometers, nag-extend tayo, 4 kilometers doon. At ang hinahanap natin is yung tangent natin, tangent segment natin. So, for this, we have the secant tangent product theorem. Kanina, gagawin lang natin is square the tangent segment is equal to the secant segment multiplied by the external secant segment. So this will be our solution for our problem. So ito yung distance natin, ito yung diagram natin, yung 5 kilometers natin, ito yung existing road natin. Then yung 4 natin, yung in-extend natin. And you want to build another road na hindi dadaan sa lake. And that is the unknown. Okay, so in our formula, for that is yung tangent, yun yung in-square natin, is equal to multiply the secant segment and the external secant segment. So for this, we have the 4 multiplied by 9, 5 plus 4 is equal to x squared. X is unknown, then square it, then x squared. So we have to simplify that. 9 times 4 is 36 is equal to x squared. So take the square root of both sides. We have x is equal to positive negative 6. Since it is distance, so discard the negative option. Therefore, the final answer is x is equal to 6.